We are at number 3, and this is very easy for us because if we have been able to do number 2, which is we were making our own tables, now all we got to do here is to use the tables we've been given. So number 3, we have they're saying we should fill the table, and they've given us the limit as x approaches 4 of, let me reduce the size of my crayon, it's a bit too big, it's a bit too much, so I'm going to take it 17. Okay, of the square root of x, then minus 2 all over x minus 4. Okay, maybe let me take it to 12. Right. Now, here, this is the thing. Remember, when I want to fill my table, I need to have these values. So this is going to be very easy because the only exercise that I have is to fill in the table, and then I'll see where the limit is going towards. And how I do it is I need to make this part, which I'm taking the limit of, be my f of x. So I'm going to say, let f of x be equal to the square root of x, then minus 2 all over x minus 4. Okay? That is what I have. Now I'm going to put in all these values, all the 6 values, and then I'm going to be able to see where it's going. So I'm going to say f of 3.9 will be, wherever there's x, I'm putting 3.9. So it's the square root of 3.9 minus 2 all over 3.9 minus 4. This is going to be the first one. Then I can go to the second and say f of 3.99 is going to be the square root of 3.99, then minus 4, or minus 2 rather, all over 3.99 minus 4. This is going to be the second one, and I'm going to get a solution. Then I'll say f of 3.999. This is going to be the square root of 3.999 minus 2 all over 3.999 minus 4. So there we go. Our values we're doing for all 6 of them, right? Yeah. And you can do now f of 4.001. It is going to be the square root. So the job here is just to evaluate, okay? To be able to put it, this is where you're going to have to do some work. So it is all over 4.001 minus 4. And I can do the same for 4.01. And this is going to be the square root of 4.01 minus 2 over 4.01 minus 4. Then I'll get a solution. So I should put another here, some space for the solution. Then I'll go and say f of 4.1. Now this will be the square root of 4.1 minus 2 all over 4.1 minus 4. So one of the tricks, the trick is just to let this part be your f of x. Then you evaluate for all those values. Then you can go and fill in your table. So if I put in here f of 3.9, I'm going to get 0.251582. Then for this one, I'm going to get 0.250156. Remember that square root is only on this one. So you should say, for you, if you're punching with that sharp calculator, the older one, you'd say open bracket, you'd open 2 brackets. Open bracket for everything which is going to be in the numerator. Then you open another bracket. You say square root of 3.99, you close. You say minus 2, then you close. Then that is what you have. Then you can say divided by, you can open bracket and say 3.99 minus 4, you close bracket. You put in, you should get this, okay? And you'll be doing the same for all these other ones. And your answers should be, my solutions. For this, let me change the crayon. For this second one, for 3.999 now, I had 0.250016. Now for 4.001, I had 0.249984. Then here I had 0.249843. Then here I had 0.248457. So here are my solutions. And I can then make my table to say x, then f of x. Then put for all 6 values. And I'm going to have to make them fit. I'm sorry for that. Let me do it again. On this, right? Like this. And have my f of x. Then put the 6. So it'll be 1, 2, then 3 as a double line. Then 1, 2, then the third one. So it's going to be like this. Now, what are the values? I'm going to have to pick a smaller pen so that my things can fit. Here I have 3.9, 3.99, 3.999, 4.001, 4.01, and 4.1. Then for my solutions, I have 0. For 3.9, When I put 3.9, we had 0.251,582, whatever. Okay, 2516, you can say. Then here 0.251, or here it was 2501. Then here it was 0.2500, something like this. Here we had 0.249. I mean, I wish everything could fit. I just don't have space. But I wanted to put everything. 249984, right? And in here, it was 0.249843. This is 0.248, then 457. This is 2, if I can put the whole thing, it was 0.250016. In here, it was 0.250 and then 156. Then here it was 0.251582. And if you see, it is just going towards this, which is going to be 0.25000. So we can say that therefore the limit as x approaches 4 of the square root of x minus 2 of the square root of x minus 2 all over x minus 4. Remember that limit is the y value. We know that x is approaching 4 here. If we see it's getting to be 4 here, it's 3.99 just before 4, it's just after 4, so there's a 4 here. Here it is 0.249, whatever. It's getting just almost to 0.250 because here it is 249,843, 249,984, 249 here is now 016. You see, it's just after 250. So this is going to be 0.25, okay? Which is like to say 0.250, okay? Still fine. And this is what we are going towards, and this would be your limit. And you'd be done. You've done the table. And they said you should do it, compute the tables to 5 decimal places and use the table to estimate. So they say to 5 decimal places. So I should then remove 1. So this is 58. This is going to be 58. Here it is going to be 16. Here it is going to be 02. Then here it is going to be 8 instead of an 84. Then here it is going to be 843 is going to be 84 again. Here this is going to be 846. Okay, 29846. So here we have it, and it is going towards 0.25000. So if you want to put, it's going to be 25000. That is what the limit is. If you want to have 5 decimal places, all of them would just be zeros. That is what your limit is going towards. And this will be the solution for number 3A. Very simple, right? Very simple. All they want is you to evaluate and be able to find the limit just by evaluating. So your only job here was evaluating. Once you would have done it, then you are done. You would have found the limit. Okay, that's it. Goodbye for now. We'll see you in the next one.